Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time that you're in. Greetings to everyone. Tonight, I want to confess something. The worst decision I've ever made was going into partnership with my son, Hussam Ali. Yes, I co-founded the Global Improv and Storytellers Club with Hussam Ali and, of course, Grace Moran Billington. But let me concentrate on Hussam. Now, when you start a club, you expect professionalism, structure, clear roles. We had none of that. We had vibes. I thought I was the founder. He thought he was the visionary disruptor. And which is a fancy way of saying he ignored my agenda. Every meeting, I came prepared. Printed program, objectives, icebreakers, evaluation forms. Hussam came with energy. I would say, tonight we'll practice storytelling structure. And he would say, yes, and let's make everyone tell their story as a villain. A villain? I was trying to build confidence. He was building Gotham City. And one evening, I carefully explained the importance of vocal variety. Hossam stood up and demonstrated by pretending to be a motivational goat. A goat. And the audience loved it. I realized something very painful that day. I have a master's degree. This man, he had timing, and timing wins. Improv is based on one powerful principle, yes and, which is beautiful in theory, but when your son says, Mom, let's turn the workshop into a spontaneous rap battle. Yes, and becomes a test of your dignity. Did I rap? Unfortunately. Did I have rhythm? No comment. But here's what made him the worst partner. He refused to let things be safe. If I said, let's keep this simple, he said, let's make it memorable. If I said, let's follow the plan, he said, let's follow the moment. If I said, this might fail, he said, good, then it'll be interesting. Do you know how exhausting it is to raise someone who is also stretching you as a leader? Very. But our club grew. People laughed louder, spoke bolder, took bigger risks because Hussam had this fearless belief that the worst thing that could happen was silence. And he would not tolerate silence. He taught me that sometimes structure creates safety, but spontaneity creates aliveness. And life, real life, does not follow your printed agenda. It throws curveballs, unexpected scenes, unrehearsed moments, and you have two choices. Freeze or say, yes, and if I'm honest, co-founding this club was the worst decision I ever made because it ruined me. It ruined my need to control. It ruined my fear of looking foolish. It ruined my attachment to perfection. And it replaced them with courage. So today, when life surprises me, when the scene changes without warning, I don't ask, why me? I hear his voice saying, Mom, say yes. And here's the powerful truth. The worst partner I ever had trained me to handle the hardest improvisation of all. Life without him. And somehow, I'm still saying yes.